Alright, Elite Co 3 here, and we're going to start off with this package. We have got a full bin to get to, and here we go. Alright, so this has the please do not bet and a smiley face, and the first thing I thought of when I saw this was the serial killer from back in like the 70s or 80s. Called the smiley face killer. he would leave something like that by the body after he did it. So I don't know why that's just what it reminded me of. So I guess we're gonna do a little story about it. But let's get to the card, and it is a nice 1966 Yaz. So this is part of a dual project that I'm starting up, and the great thing about this project is either the cards are going to be good enough for me to deem worthy of my time and money to send into PSA. So I mean, I'll kind of look up on TerraPeak the prices on some of these. Like this is probably like anywhere from a 3 to a 5. I think it's a 5. And then if it's worth it, then I'll send in. If not, I'm going to create like a huge vintage binder with a bunch of stars in it, like, you know, Yaz, Stargell, Maze, and then they'll just go into the binder, and we'll have a cool like vintage binder. And then when that gets, you know, pretty filled up, I'll do a cool video on it. So this is a win-win and part of something new. It's always fun to start something new in the hobby. I don't like to get bogged down doing the same thing. Love to slab cards, but I take breaks from that and do other things too, because there's more to the hobby than just trying to slab every single card you buy. This is actually one of the tailbacks that I was definitely a fan of his coming out of Vatek in 04, but this is the Ultimate Collection on-card auto. This is not considered the rookie. The rookie has a different photo, and it'll actually say rookie signatures instead of ultimate signatures. So, but this was picked up for like 99 cents plus shipping. It's out of 275. It's an on-card of Kevin Jones. Even if he didn't have the best pro career, he was still a great college back. What do we got here? I think I got this sheet. So I sent a few of these in my 500 card order, and it's just a collector's choice. Derek Jeter. It's got like, see, filmy, tapey residue. I don't know if that'll come off clean, and it's scratched up pretty bad. That's why we buy those perfect fit sleeves. You know, it just protects. Even if your card's not, you know, damaged, when the case is damaged, it kind of takes away from the card a little bit, in my opinion. So here's a 10 of the Collector's Choice 95 SE Jeter. That's cool. That was like 12 bucks plus shipping. I thought it was a good deal for a 10. The last package of this order, we'll do a Probstein. Maybe not the last package, but towards the end of this one. So this is part of another new project, which is basketball cards. I don't even remember buying these, honestly. It says I did though. I think I just, honestly, I think he sent me the wrong cards, because I did buy some Jordans. I just don't remember buying these. I'll have to check the order, guys. But this is SP Championship Series. He's back, so a few Jordans here. I'm just starting off with the basics, because I mean, I got to learn a whole new trade. So just buying, you know, like Kobe, LeBron, maybe some Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's. But it's something new. I think I know probably more about hockey cards than basketball. And I'll eventually get back into hockey. I know some people liked when I did the hockey. And I will get back. It's just tough to get into everything. Here's a Jameis Winston lot. So as I've said in previous videos, definitely not a fan of him, but he does sell well in the hobby, and it creates awesome opportunities to get some of these slabbed up. So here's a Finest Refractor, the 95 look, then a base Finest. Atomic, this is actually the QB Cuts, I think. I'm not sure, it might not be, it might just be the die cut rookie. Two more Finest based, no, that's the QB Cuts, I think that's a case hit. Yeah, QBC-JW. And then this is just the Atomic Refractor type of card. So some Jameis's from DC 87. I've bought from him a couple times. He's got a nice little business card, so it's always nice to get a business card. with the order. Here's cool. Love to pick these up. So 92 Bowman Piazza 9. Mint 9s, I've been getting them for about 20 to 25, and 10s go for 60 to 100. So lots of value with the 9. Great photography. He's not wearing like the Kmart ad shorts and shirt like Mariano and Chipper. So I don't think I would ever pay big money for the Mariano card just because of the way it looks. It just looks weird. And that's kind of like a personal preference. I know a lot of people love that card. I think it's pretty nostalgic, but we all have different tastes and eyes for the cards that we like, and that's what makes the hobby fun. So it is what it is on that avenue. Here's a package with some low-end LTs. So I've been on like a binge of LT for, I don't know, like a couple of years now, I think. Upper Deck Vintage. That card looks clean. It's a great candidate. I'm always scoping out cards when they first come into the mail. Just kind of taking a quick glimpse at it. And here's a parallel. This is 369. I think it's called the Focus Numbers. Yeah, Focus Numbers. Blue. Kind of like a blue right here. Neat card. Not the toughest to grade on those ones. I guess I'll open this one. It's going to be a pain in the ass. I'll probably just let this video go for a half hour and then get it uploaded. It's been a week since I did one of these. I think this was like this. So I don't know why I just got onto a Kevin Jones binge one day and bought a few. This was like $3. So I've got a pretty vast experience with SPX 2004. And if there's one thing I know about this set is it's one of the toughest I've ever come across. The Eli, Roth, and Manning sell for huge, huge premiums. Obviously Kevin Jones doesn't, but I just thought it was a slick card in a PSA 10 for like $3. So Kevin Jones, it's out of $14.99 because he was in the highest tier. They ran tiers on this like $3.75, $14.99, I think $7.99. I can't remember them all. I know Fitz in this set is out of 100, so he was the lowest print one, and that was always my favorite one too, just because it was so short printed. Fitz Contenders is also, I think there's a print run of 50 on Fitz's Contenders rookie, so that's, I've got one in a Beckett 9, but I mean those don't ever pop up and they're crazy expensive. Stargell, here's a Stargell. I like players that could hit home runs back in the day, you know, and even now. So here's an 8 of Stargell, off-centered as we see, a little fatter on the right, but this was like $7, so a cool vintage Stargell Topps card. Top 75 is so badass. That's in my top 3. I don't know, I have so many favorites. 64, 60, 75. They're all cool in their own way. This is just stock for the store, so I honestly don't know if this stuff will sell. I just bought this to resell it. And you guys are probably be like scratching your heads, what is he doing? But I don't know, guys. These are just some older baseball cards. This is 1970 Topps for sure. This is also a cool year. So there's Tim McGraw's dead, it's creased, so I'll have to separate the crease ones from the non. That might be a PSA 10. See that? It's crease free. Separate the creases. These are in really, really bad shape. And then I don't even know if I can sell it. I'd have to sell them for like 50 cents a card. I don't even know if they would sell at that price. So I might just have to throw it back into the lot and resell it. I don't think I paid more than like $5 or $10 for all this stuff. So a bunch of 70 Topps commons. Just trying to stock the store up, but I can't list stuff that I don't think is ever going to sell because I think I'm wasting my time if I'm doing that. Wasting time and money, so don't want to get into that business. But I guess in the picture they didn't look as bad. I wouldn't mind putting together some vintage sets. I think that'd be fun. Okay, so my new thing with Beckett cards is I will buy them on occasion if all the subs are 9.5 or higher, because I don't like when there's one that's a 9, because I feel like the card's not really a true gem yet. And I've actually heard that from other people in the hobby, and it's just an opinion, honestly. I'm definitely not subscribed or into the black label thing. I think that's a gimmick. I've said that. I don't want to get on rant going with the gimmick thing, but the whole 10 pristine thing was a gimmick. The slab being gold, you know, that's a gimmick to try to like make their product look more valuable. And then the whole black label thing is something new they introduced. I think just to upstage PSA. I'm pretty sure they get frustrated when PSA 10s outsell Beckett 9.5s all day long. So, but I mean, as a company, you got to do what you got to do. So they're competing. I don't know how their new grading process works. I know they offered it up to people to if you don't want subgrades, you don't have to have them. This card's a pain in the ass to get out. Jesus. Is that the SP one? The syringe 1 of 1? No, this is just the base version. There's one with the steroid SSP, the cushion. That's a tough pull though. Juju Smith-Schuster, this is just a stock. When I say stock, it just means stock for the store. So I've got to get my store up to 18,000 listings, and there's no way I'd ever come close to that if I didn't have that Fujitsu scanner and the software from Chrono Card. So just kind of been doing that at night, staying out of trouble, getting stuff into the store. Sales haven't been that great though for all the stuff I've listed. Prices are probably too high, but I can always drop them down. And if you guys see something you like in the store, you know, and it's too high, just send me an email. We can get it to you for a better price. Mike Williams, this is a really cool card. I don't know what to expect from him. He's been hurt, missed a lot of camp, but this is certified mere purple to 10. So, and it's got a nice swatch. So I don't remember the price on that. It's probably like $7, so it wasn't overly expensive. Wow. What do you guys think about that? I mean, come on. You got top loaders right here. Put it in one. So this is pure and utter slop, guys. It's coming out of the cases. He should have just sent it like this. Just pop it in. I've actually gotten cards like that. They just put it into like a plain white envelope. Yeah, this is probably like a 3, but what was the price on it? There's no invoice. That's fine. I think it was like 10 or 12 bucks. So this could be a good card for the binder. It looked pretty slick in there. So worst case, we got a binder card. Here, I'll do the trouble for him. I put it in a top loader. Alright, this is cool. This was like 17 bucks plus shipping. It's an 8.5 Alex Rodriguez SP. I figured it was in pretty good condition for this sensitive foil set, so I picked it up in auction. It kind of ended at a weird time, and I don't even know if I got that good a deal. I know 8s go for about the price I paid for this, so it had to be a decent deal. So SP foil A-Rod. So I will pick up some Alex's here and there. This is in one of those dinosaur cases. It's a Peterson. I don't know how well his hobby's doing. It's probably dropped off, but this was a neat card. The SPX Gold 07 Triple Relic to 99. So PSA 9. I can barely fit this on the screen. It's so big. So they when I first started submitting in 2010, they used these, and I was always like, God, I hate those thick cases. They're just too big. And they actually switched these over about 3 years ago, I want to say. And I think everybody was pretty happy. That was one of their biggest improvements that they've made over the years. They've made a lot of good improvements. They're on some Vic stuff. I'm not going to go through these, but it looks like just some Vic base, early Falcon stuff. That's cool. I'll just put that in a stack. Oh, it's some Vic stuff. Cool. So, here we go. Mandatory Vics are in. Don't get worried. They're here. Oh, these are cool ones too. So, we have the SGC. This is 96 Ultra Medallion, Gold Medallion to 100. I actually like their slab. The black borders makes the card, you know, if it's really in good condition, it really stands out. So they have something good going. SGC. I'm actually prepping an SGC order. So cool. There's a 9 right there, and then we have an SPX. This is actually a gem mint PSA 10 of a sensitive set. This is the gold version. So this Vic. And then Rookies and Stars, Longevity, numbered on the back to 25, so very low print and a nice mint 9. So a few really nice Vic cards. What was the price on these? The SPX was 150, the Medallion was 46, and the Rookies and Stars was 56. So they went pretty high. I don't know if I'm just getting shill bidded at this point, but probably am. You know. Somebody thinking like this idiot buys all the Vic stuff. Let's just bid it up. Maybe it's somebody that watches these videos and just mess with me. Here's one of the Saints' new running backs along with Peterson, Alvin Kamara. He actually played a ton more snaps than Peterson, and he looked pretty good. So this is an orange out of Origins 17. Something I didn't break. It's not worth it in my opinion. Here's one of the experiments. So it's an SPX Edge. 16 bucks shipped for this, and it's in a mint 9 with a nice bold signature. Because as I've said in other videos, a lot of these are faded. There's a number in 1999 to the year of the card, and a nice edge card. So this will be snapped out and probably submitted. Try for a PSA 9 or something. Corners are 8.5, so maybe something's going on. Mint Grading Company. I don't know if you guys have ever sent to them. Probably not. I don't think many people have. That's why they're out of business. What about the company GAI? Does anybody know if they're still in business? Back in the day when I used to go to card shows like 2004, 2005, they were always there setting up at the shows. Here's the Upper Deck Legends. This is the card Michael Fabian, or Eastern CT Sports cards. He had the Tomlinson in that stack of cards. So pull that puppy out. Look at the photography on that. He's got 2 heads. So cool card. That's some thick cardboard too. Here's a Griffey. This is Circa Thunder 98. I don't know how rare this insert was. I think this was like $250 plus shipping. So quick strike. So just trying to pick up the 90s inserts and then either send them in if they're gradable or PC binder them. So like I said before, in my book you can't go wrong. Okay, we have a problem. I've just about had it, guys. You've got to tape your cards in. Look at this. That card's out. It's dinged right on the corner where it was out. And this one is out too in that corner. I mean, I'm a very calm person, but Jesus. So let me put this one aside because we're going to have to do something about that. Mr. B. Wells from Ohio. It's not how you ship cards to people. It's a slap in the face, guys, to all of us in the hobby. No respect. The battery is running out, so we'll have to do the Probstein order next time. So we're going to end on this edge. The top's chrome refractor, not numbered. That's it. Later. Alright, the camera's charged. I was going to end the video with that edge 99 top's chrome refractor, but we're going to go ahead and just do the Probstein now. So I'll just add this on to the end of the video. So this is a Probstein package. Some really cool stuff in this one. I think one of the cards is not mine. Just go through here. Bunch of PSA stuff. There might be some ungraded stuff. I don't know. I don't remember. So Probstein always has a ton of stuff. Not as high end as PWCC, but still neat stuff. So these are packed good. Okay, this is cool because this is part of my new project right here. This is a Pete Rose. Let me tilt this. So this is a Pete Rose Tops. There's two of them actually, and these were like $10 a piece. And there's 68 tops. I like the design on these, and they're in pretty good condition. I forgot how he had them listed. I don't even think he put a condition. He doesn't get real specific with his listings, but nonetheless, he does do a nice job. So, and they both look pretty nice. So either grade them or binder. That's cool. And then some more raw stuff. Gold Zone Calvin Johnson. This is to 50, so a nice short printed Cal. Don't know if he'll ever come back. Right now, I'm going to say probably not. Absolute Memorabilia 01 Breeze to 850. Cool card right there. We got a Forte. This was like $1 or I don't know, $3, but it's an exquisite 08 rookie to 50 with like a nice little swatch there going on. Forte. Don't know if I'll get in the haul. Great chance. So this was like $7 or something. It's a Leaf Limited Phenoms Bush to 100. This is a great candidate for a Bulls and Bears. I'm gonna put this one aside for a future video. This was like $1. Sweet Spot Carmelo. Brown like this goes for like 100, but Carmelo's worth $1. So let's get some basketball cards in. Here's some more vintage Hank Aaron. It's in pretty good condition. I'd say 3 to 5 range. 67 tops Hank Aaron. So nice card. 2005 Bowman Aaron Rodgers. And a Correa Silver Ice from 13 Bowman. I bought this right before the surge, so it was like $9. Kareem Hunt Unparalleled. White swatch there. Looks like a Kleenex or toilet paper or something. That's out of $199. We've got this Calvin Johnson ACC because he played at Georgia Tech, obviously. Patch to 75 out of Premier, I think. Yep, Premier Football 07. And then a Stafford Absolute Memorabilia Ball jersey to 50. So tons of raw stuff from Probstein there. And then this must be the graded stack. So let's go through these real quick. And I'll try to give you guys the prices of what I mean, as accurately as I can recall them. Ultra Falk. I believe this was like $12. So PSA 10 on the Ultra Falk. That's a sick card. Playing UCLA there. Clemente in the new Lighthouse holder. PSA 7. I think this was like $35 or something. Great condition Clemente. I don't know what this is going on the left side. You guys see that little like black streak down the whole card? Maybe that's what took it away. And then we've got Chipper Jones Fleer Update 95 PSA 10. Bob Gibson 75 tops PSA 8. So a nice Bob Gibson card. Peyton Manning Skybox EX 2001 PSA 10. Beautiful card of Manning. Duncan Tops PSA 10. That's a rookie too. So some basketball coming in. This is not mine. This is for the investor. 69 Tops PSA 9 Maze. That's just filth. Look at that thing. Centered good. The back looks nice. And it's in the new lighthouse, so recently slabbed. We've got Moss Topps Finest Refractor PSA 10. That's just beautiful. I think this was like 130. That Maze card was 900. So Bonds PSA 9. Donruss the rookies. Nothing too crazy with this one. Another Moss Topps Finest Refractor 10. So just scooping up the Moss's 10s as they come. These must not have surface scratches because a lot of them do. And then we've got a PSA 10 Griffey. That's sick. There's a PSA 10 Ken. Hank Aaron Club's the World Series homer from 59 Topps PSA 6. Baseball Thrills. And lastly, we have Reggie White, 86 Topps rookie, 8.5. So pretty good white card. And that's it, guys. So I'll get this one uploaded later.